Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Strike taken up in the zone.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Lined hard toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, number 33, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Posey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at Turner. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Smoke toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Seager is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Justin Turner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that misses. 2-1. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout. Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
He froze him on the fastball there. Max Muncy becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. At the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Smith brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike two.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
One out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to left as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Donovan Solano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Dustin May enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Dustin May. Now batting, the catcher.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, number 33, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Dylan Floro is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
The center fielder, number 1.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
pitching, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On now to the bottom of the second. San Francisco leads this one 13-1. So here's Cody Bellinger. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just hung in there on that one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jock Peterson. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Dylan Floro. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Cueto pauses. 0-2 on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, number 33. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Giants leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, that's down.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. Solano for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Mauricio Dubon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 47.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Donovan Solano.
Second baseman.
As he lines it out to center. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants out in front here, 14-1. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Standing in, Will Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This pitch is popped up. Cueto has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cueto's ready, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and they remain well behind. Kenley Jansen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up now, Austin Slater. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate, Buster Posey, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, number 33.
Digging in to try it again, number 33. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is Bellinger, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Slater is on his way home, and a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Joe Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Joe Kelly. Now batter.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Johnny Cueto, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 18-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Here's the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned.
Gavin Lux will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Adam Kolarek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Donovan Solano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Austin Slater is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
So now to the plate, Buster Posey, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 33.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 33. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of the 6th inning. San Francisco leads this one 20-1. Here's Mookie Betts, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
The first baseman, Matt.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, and they remain well behind. Brandon Crawford will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch. A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So in now for San Francisco, Johnny Cueto. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Settling in now, Will Smith. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Slater's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Another one sent foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Pitch on the way. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up. And throwing in their bullpen. Luis Basabe is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Luis Basabe.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 7.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Austin Slater. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will haul this in on the run, as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. Wilmer Flores will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Striding in, Chris Taylor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
2-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. No balls and a strike to count. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next is Dodgers.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-0 home. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in turn. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for LA, and they remain well behind. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, number 33, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far.
Leading off for the Giants, the first baseman, number 33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken. For a cold strike. Brandon Belt will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ground ball right into the shift. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Turner over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order. But you can forgive them as they still. Brandon Belt remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base. Stepping in, Justin Turner, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Next up is Max Muncy.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Flores to Crawford for one. Back to first, a ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in once again, Will Smith. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout.
Cody Bellinger.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Tony Watson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
56, Tony Watson.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
20-1 the final today. The San Francisco Giants brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Johnny Cueto is credited with the win. Clayton Kershaw was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball.